Homecoming is back for a second season, but does anyone even remember what's happening? I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'll see myself out. Hey guys, my name is Nick and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I cover all things entertainment, from TV to movies to streaming. Whatever you're watching, I'm making videos about. Homecoming was my personal favorite show of 2018. And if you haven't already watched it, what are you doing? How have you not already watched Homecoming? I'm pretty much gonna spoil it, so get out of here, go watch it. But after that, I'm gonna talk around all of the twists and turns of season 2 to keep the rest of this video spoiler free. In season 1, we follow Julia Roberts' character Heidi, a woman trying to remember her past. We learn that she worked for a large corporation known as Geist and worked within this program known as Homecoming, where soldiers returning home from war would stay in this facility as a way to sort of ease their way back into their normal daily routine, until we learn that they are being dosed with an experimental drug designed to wipe memories. And then one day, Heidi eats an entire batch herself and forgets her entire life. Something I relate to far more than I would like to. Season 1 just kind of ends out of nowhere, which was a little frustrating, but I still loved it. Season 2 opens with Janelle Monae floating on a boat in the middle of a lake. She wakes up with no memory of who she is or how the hell she got there. Obviously, we know she was slipped that soldier syrup, but she sets out to find out what happened. Much like season 1, this show is stylized like a 70s mystery thriller. There are filming and editing techniques used to create a visually arresting experience. The foreboding music locks you into this tense atmosphere. The style is a bit toned down from season 1, but I actually appreciated that because it gave us the time to focus on our characters, and I thought our characters were way more interesting this time around. Also, like season 1, the beginning sets up this big mystery, like we're about to find out that someone's plotting to blow up the sun or something, and then you find out that someone just blacked out for a little while. As an audience member, you're set up to expect something much bigger, but I still really liked the journey that they take us on. Taking over for Julia Roberts is no easy task, but personally, I think Janelle Monae was the perfect choice. When I found out that she was going to be leading this show, I nearly did a backflip off of my ceiling. I'm not even familiar with her music, which I probably should have listened to like a little bit just to have an opinion for this review alone, but whatever. I remember when I saw Moonlight for the first time, just the little screen time that she had in that movie, she was just radiant. I love everything about her. She has great screen presence, she has great line delivery. I could watch her do anything. And you need a performer like Monae in order to pull off this role, because we really don't know anything about this character, but we're still rooting for her anyway. I don't really think that she gets enough to do in order to show her versatility. She does have some good scenes towards the end of the season, but I wish that she had more monologues and stuff to be able to show what she's really capable of, because I think she really could have knocked it out of the park. But working with what material she does have in this season, I thought she was perfect. Chau returns from season 1 as Audrey, and she has more to do this season. She does do some things that are a bit unlikable, but then there's this really strong emotional scene that she has in the last episode that really brought it all together for me. Chris Cooper joins the show as a man who worked for the evil corporation Geist. He grew the plant that's used to create this drug, and for a little bit he's just kind of there, he's just in the show, and you're like, all right, whatever, Chris Cooper, I like having you around. But the way that he connects towards the last episode, the ending, woo, loved it. Love that ending. Can't wait to talk about it. This isn't a spoiler to say, I know it might sound like it, but it's not. Stephan James returns as Walter Cruz. He's in the trailer, and you also see his name pop up in the credits. So like before he even shows up in the show, I'm like, oh my god, he's back, yay! I do have a problem with one of the developments with his character, but overall I liked the way that he was used in the season. And Stephan James gives a great performance once again, and hopefully we'll have a third season solidly focused on Walter. And that ending. Oh, that ending. Let me talk about the ending without actually talking about the ending. Clearly they listened to those who thought season 1 had an unsatisfying conclusion, because they definitely stick the landing this time around. I wasn't exactly sure where this was leading or how it was all gonna go down, but once that final episode hits, oh my god, I loved it. I do have some problems with it, but let me talk my way around it as to not spoil anything. Obviously, we're working with characters who have lost memories due to this drug, and one character does something big in the last episode that I liked, but looking back, I'm kind of like, would they have that knowledge at this moment? Shouldn't they have forgotten that now? Like, how did they do this. I don't know. Maybe I missed something, but honestly, I love the finale so much that I'm willing to overlook it. Homecoming gets creative in its second season to push this story forward and expands the world of the series to create a rich, binge-worthy experience. I like the way that season 2 tells its own story, while also fitting in with season 1, but setting up an even more interesting third season. I'm gonna give season 2 of Homecoming a 4 out of 5. With great acting, excellent writing, and impeccable direction, this is your next favorite binge watch. Season 2 consists of 7 half-hour episodes, so it's easy to blow through. Obviously, I did really fast. Note, this worked out twice for me now with Upload and this. If a show premieres on Friday, I've noticed that it'll appear on Amazon Prime at like 7 p.m. Thursday night. I don't know how, maybe this was just luck. I feel like it has something to do with releasing it at a time that works for all time zones. Not really sure, but if there is a show that you're looking to catch drop on Amazon, look for it the night before, because it might be there. That's what I did, and I've binged this super fast. What did you guys think of Homecoming? Let me know in the comments below. What did you guys think of the first season? If you've watched the second season, let me know what you thought. I loved the first season. I think it's basically perfect. The ending does leave a little bit to be desired, I'll admit, and especially with Julia Roberts never returning. It's kind of like, what were you people thinking? I mean, I would say I gave season 1 a 5 out of 5 and season 2 a 4 out of 5, but I think I enjoyed season 2 more. I don't know. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you thought. Like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to watch this now, do all of that good stuff, because that's it for this video, but I won't stop you from watching another.